How are you? No, really. How are you? These three words are so critical in your relationships. And when you use them with intention, you elevate your relationships to an entirely different level. You allow the other person to know that you are creating space and making time for them to really share their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings, and what's really going on in their life. And those three words, how are you, when used with intention, allow the other person to know that you care. The other person gets to feel heard in a world where we don't always feel like we're heard or significant. And you end up elevating your relationships, whether it's a friendship, with it's a relationship with a family member, whether it's your relationship with your significant other, to a completely different level. You will start learning more about each other because now the person feels that they can just be themselves and they can really allow you in to see who they authentically and genuinely are. You learn more about each other, you show each other that they have a support system and that they're there for them, and it's truly amazing. And I got to see this shift happen in one of my friendships, in which this person has been a part of my life for several years now. And for the past couple, there really wasn't much of a friendship. We didn't really communicate that often. We didn't really get together very frequently, if at all. And in these last couple of months, we've gotten together more often than we had in the past couple of years. And like most times when we get together, she asked me, "How are you?" And I went through the motion of just saying, it's a challenge. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what my next steps are. But I'm hanging in there. And we kept talking some more about some other things, and then she ended up circling back and saying, you seem really down. She's like, "How are you really?" And that I don't think had ever happened before in our relationship. And I realized that that was probably a part of what created some of the distance between us. Is that I don't know that I ever really felt that deep level of care and concern for how I really am. And I felt the shift from that conversation, and just feel that our relationship, our friendship, has elevated to a completely different level. And I'm excited to see how our friendship grows from here. And just what are you doing and how are you showing up in your important relationships? I think too often we just go through the motions and we're on autopilot and we ask people, how are you? And it's just, oh, I got to get somewhere else. And, hopefully it's just a couple seconds. And it's just, oh, I'm okay. Great. Thanks. Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm great. Thanks. You too. And we just go through these motions, and taking yourself off autopilot and creating that space for that person and really listening does amazing things in your relationship and shows that person through action that you truly care. And that is huge. So using how are you with intention will shift your relationships to a completely different level if you're not already doing that. And so I want to challenge you to add that in if it's not there. And if it is there, maybe amp it up a little and do it a little more frequently than you are. Especially if you sense that something's going on, really be there for that person in that way. So I'm Jen, author, motivator, speaker, helping to inspire and empower individuals to create your delicious life. If this inspires you, and if you feel that there's someone else that this could inspire, please share this video and come on over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You can also connect with me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter at Jennifer L. Mowdy. And my Facebook page is at Create Your Delicious Life, where you can come on over, like the page, and sign up for my newsletter. Or you can do that through my website at jenniferlmowdy.com. Thank you so much for your support. I really hope this inspires you to go out there and ask how are you with more intention, and get out there and create your delicious life.